Hey YouTube. Alright, I did say I would try to do a Monday update. It is a little after 6 right now. On Monday, I believe it's the 27th of October, 2014. This is day 2 of the construction setup, whatever you want to call it. And just like they predicted, only it held off a lot longer than it was supposed to, it is just now starting to rain. So I had to halt what I was doing today. But I'll show you what I've done so far. I decided to use this box out here. This one I don't care if it gets wet, it's in bad shape. All these solar garden lights will come out. They come out for the winter anyway, so I always take them out at Halloween, and that way we don't have those on. I started laying out some of my spotlights. It's probably hard to see down there, but I have them spread around. They're outdoor rated, so I don't mind them sitting in the rain. All these pumpkins are outdoor rated, so those are fine. So you can see I brought out the pumpkin palette. That's always a favorite of mine each year. This stuff was already up. I also made a modification to the sky focus. Thank you. So the problem I was having is his crank was hitting ground at the bottom. I think I used to have them over on a more flat. Last year I had them on a flatter area of grass, but this year he's on much more of a slope. So the crank was hitting the ground and binding. So I mounted this, just a piece, just like a 2x4, no, I think it's a 2x6 actually, along the bottom. I'll just paint that black. I always keep a couple cans of black spray paint in the garage for this stuff. I'll just paint that black, and that way the crank will clear the ground without binding. And he'll be a lot more stable too than with the single stake that was in there anyway. Not much else to show. I got the mini skeletons put out. I just have them leaning on a couple tombstones, sitting around. Whenever they have these guys for sale for, $5 or $10, I buy a couple. So I've got 4, I think. You can see another one's hanging on the tree there. Got some lights on the tree. I might just, I have some flat black latex paint. I might just take that to the back of some of these tombstones. Because it used to be where you just walked in front, you didn't see the tombstones at all from the back. But now that I'm having people walk through, you see the back, so I'm probably just going to put some flat black paint on the backs. Got all my lights along the trail. Kind of hard to see there, it's getting dark. Turn on the light, there we go. So you can see I got those. Decided to put my pumpkin lights right in front of the pumpkin patch. Pumpkin palette, pumpkin patch, whatever you want to call it. I figured that would be appropriate. All of these lights along here also, along the trail, these are all incandescent so I can dim them easily. Because these will all run through a dimmer mounted in the garage. There's one of the skeletons. So it's not supposed to rain much tomorrow, so for tomorrow I'll try to get the gate fixed. I'll go ahead and cover up all the sharp screws. I will put out probably most of the other stuff. I still won't put out the speakers and electronics yet. I'll probably do that Friday morning, right on Halloween. So I'm going to kind of hold off now. I'm going to try to work in the garage a little bit now. With it's been sprinkling on and off, and I don't want to set up a bunch of stuff and then have a downpour happen. What I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to consolidate. I'm trying to take everything that I know I'm going to put up and get into one, maybe two bins. That way I can get all the rest of the bins out of the way and back up on the hanging rack up there. So that's job number one right now. I was just about to start running extension cords today when the rain started on and off, so I'll hold off on that until probably tomorrow. Still one more mini skeleton in there. He's going to be with the skulls. I might try to get this connected up to move. Like I said, I have some windshield wiper motors, so I'll see what happens there. I'm also going to see if I can get a couple pop-ups. Like I said, I do a lot of work with cars too, so I've got a couple power window motors still mounted on their frames, so it should be fairly easy to screw those onto my fencing, and then I can get things to pop up and down. Plus I think I have 3 windshield wiper motors here. I know I have at least one more. I'm going to say I have 4 wiper motors. Yeah, these 3 are from a Toyota pickup, an early 90s Toyota pickup, and then the 4th one is from a 1990 Chevy pickup. And then all of I have, I think, 2 power door window motors, power window motors, and they are from a 1990 Chevy pickup truck as well. And I think I have a couple door lock actuators too. I don't know if I'll be able to use those for anything this year. But my big thing, I'd love to get this thing moving up and down or making noise or something. Because last year it was just static. I'd love to have it rattling or whatever. Oh, the other thing I'm holding off on till the rain subsides. It's kind of hard to see, but the bouncing spirit. It's that wood there. It's just an indoor rated 120 volt motor driving it. So I'd rather not put it out in the rain just yet. I accidentally left it out there last year and we had some sudden rain that wasn't predicted, and we had some issues with that. Otherwise, once I get the bins up, I'll pull this stuff down, and then I think I will call it a day, see if I can get this thing done, but not much more today. And then, like I said, tomorrow I'll get some more of the more sensitive stuff out, probably cobwebs tomorrow. Wednesday's pretty much shot. I'm always busy on Wednesdays. Probably get the signs out, a couple signs. I'll finish extension cords and stuff tomorrow. And then Thursday and Friday will pretty much just be detail days. That'll be leaves, fake mice. You see I have a couple down there. Stuff like that. The creepy cloth. I think I have a bag of cloth. Yeah. Well, I might do that tomorrow as well. We'll see how much time I have tomorrow. And then on Friday that'll be electronics, flying crank ghost, because the flying crank ghost hangs from my garage door and I can't close it with the flying crank ghost on there, so he'll go up right on Friday. Oh, and Thursday, either Wednesday or Thursday, I'll hang up Vinny, the 8-foot ghost. I have a video on Vinny on my channel. He goes in that big tree in front of our house. So I might do Vinny on Wednesday. I don't like to leave Vinny out in the rain because he's got some light up eyes and some other electronics in there that aren't weatherproof. And his cloak tends to, if we get wind, it just tears it up. So that'll be later. I also have to run pipes for fog. A couple other odds and ends. Another skeleton here. I'm going to say I'm about halfway through right now. So, yeah. I have another cord reel in the back of the Bourbon somewhere. Yeah. It's in there somewhere. You probably can't see it. But I have another cord reel with I think 200 feet of cord on there. So, that's actually one of the most time-consuming parts of the build, is running the plumbing and the electrical, because I have to get a little creative sometimes. So anyway, sorry I rambled a little bit. So I'm just trying to update on where the build is right now. I'll try to get these videos uploaded tonight. I couldn't get onto the internet last night, so hopefully I can get it all on tonight. Any questions, feel free to comment or send a message, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey YouTube, Wisconsin Halloween Hunter here. Well, I have some good news and I have some bad news. The good news is the rain that we were supposed to get yesterday and last night never materialized. The bad news is it decided to come today instead, so I lost yesterday of setting up and most of today for setting up because of that false weather report. So, let me close this door. There isn't much that I was able to get done today. However, there are a couple things that I have done. This is my power window motor from that old pickup truck, and I have this working now. I'm just waiting for the weather to be a little less icky to do it. Probably do that tomorrow. It's supposed to be sunny tomorrow. Let's hope that it's accurate this time. So I do have that working, and I actually mounted a spirit on it. It goes up between 6 and 8 inches or so, and it goes back down. I'll have to reroute the switches a little bit, but it does work. I also was able to get my windshield wiper motors to work. You can see I have my old car battery here. So I was able to get those to work. Had to use my repair manual. That helped a lot for getting that window working. So tomorrow I'll be mounting the wiper motor in this, hopefully, getting that all wired up. I'll have to pick up some wiring. I got a lot of the empty boxes cleaned up. They're up there now. So pretty much everything that you see out now is going to be used. It's pretty much skulls, bones, a couple skeletons, and pretty much just the electronics stuff, detail stuff, things like that. Now, I was able to get my lighting set up today, so I ran extension cords and got most of the lighting set up. And that's why I'm using the flashlight, so I can kind of see what I'm doing out here. Still need to pull out the solar lights for the winter, but let's just see how this works here. I have 4 100-watt blue spotlights along the front here. And then that one in back is an 85 watt. I've got a few orange lights. I have my pumpkins going. My path lights. And these lights over here are on a dimmer switch. 2 dimmer switches, actually. And you can see I have the tree lit up too, which I think looks kind of cool. Just gives it a really striking appearance, would probably be the best way to put it. The one thing I'm trying to figure out, and this is something I've noticed in previous years as well, it's hard to tell, this bush here, I need something in this back left corner here, because it's just so drab. Oh, the wind has been just wreaking havoc on my tombstones. That one fell over. That one fell over. That one fell over, and they didn't just fall over. It's so strong it's actually... Come on, focus. It's so strong it's actually ripping the stakes right out of the styrofoam. Here's my pumpkin patch. Not much to show. Get a better look on Halloween. I'll wash up the cord. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 or 4, maybe 5, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to say about 5. So 5 have fallen over. These were completely upright before, so that doesn't make me very happy. Still don't know how I'm going to work with this. We're supposed to have really strong winds through Halloween, so I'm going to have to modify my display a little bit so I don't have crap blowing everywhere. That wouldn't be good. It's going to wreak havoc with my fog as well. So you can see I got extension cords run everywhere. That was my big thing today. The extension cords take up a lot of time, actually. Something just fell and hit the camera. Still need to set up skulls. I always put some sort of lighting here. I might not this year though. Kind of like the shadows that the spotlights are casting. I want to get my green spotlights out tomorrow. Those are LEDs, so I'm waiting until the rain's certainly done. We're supposed to have showers overnight now, but who knows what to believe now. So yeah, I don't have battery operated lights on like this guy's headlights. There's a built-in light in the tombstone, stuff like that. I don't have my peeper running or plugged in or anything yet. But we're getting there. Starting to look better, so. Sorry there's not more done today, but what can you do with the weather? Luckily, I have no work or school or anything on Thursday and Friday. Nothing's going on those days. So, I should have no problems getting it done on Thursday and Friday, and I have a half day at school tomorrow, which is Wednesday. So, should be able to get most of this done. And they're always the last minute things I do on Friday. Or right on Halloween. So anyway, that's where I stand right now. I'm going to go back, I'm going to shut down the lights. I just wanted to give them a good workout tonight, make sure everything works properly. I don't have any bad bulbs or anything. And everything is functioning as it should. So I'm going to get the cords out of my sidewalk. I always tape those down right on Halloween. Otherwise they're not on the sidewalk. So I will shut down, go in, because it's getting cold out here. Halloween's supposed to be really cold too. It's supposed to be freezing, possibility of snow Halloween night. Or late Halloween night, long after trick-or-treating. So, well, this is what you get when you do Halloween in Wisconsin. So anyway, that's where it is. Pretty much down to just these two bins and my animated props. Again, these guys are going to go in the Suburban facing the street. I think that'll be kind of cool. Get a green spotlight in there, maybe a strobe light. I think that'll look kind of cool. And like I said, the back of this will be my control room. I might, the weather's probably not going to clear up tonight, so I might actually work on my control room tonight a little bit. Just get the stereo mounted in there and everything. So anyway, oh, I need to wash this thing. Look at that dust on there. Holy cow. So anyway, that's where we stand. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.